Okay. Hello, Alex Homer.
Hi.
Okay. So, start us off. What are your thoughts on school uniforms, and specifically, what is your opinion on St. Mary's lack thereof? Should we have uniforms, or do you like not having uniforms?
See, that's a really good question. My personal thoughts are that I like the idea of uniforms, and I think they're really cute when they, are cute. But I also think that they can be, super awful and, just really not cute and, a pain to deal with. So I think, honestly, if we did uniforms right, it would be really cool because it would be a lot easier to, get ready in the morning and not have to, think about... I lose socks a lot. I spend, 8 minutes a day trying to find a pair of socks. So if there was, socks that I wore, with a uniform every day, I think it would be really easy. But also, I like wearing comfortable clothes, and I like wearing, interesting clothes, so I don't know how that would, play out, but...
Yeah. Individuality.
It's important. But also, the old St. Mary's uniforms with the jackets were really, really cute.
Those were cute.
I'm super into those.
Okay. What Kardashian do you most relate to, both on personality and appearance?
There's, a video of, I think it's Chloe.
Okay.
But
She's the one who just had a baby? She just had a baby, right? Okay.
Yeah. And they're, in this tennis court, and someone, I think it's Kim, is your Wi-Fi is garbage out here, why isn't it working? And, she's it's not about... She's I know you, and then I think it was Kim was I know you can afford a better router, and then she's it's not about affording, it's about radiation. And it was this really surreal moment in this tennis court, and I thought that was really funny. So I related a lot to that. But also, the Kim, there's people that are dying quote, changed my life, and I can relate to that a lot. So that's where I'd go, personally.
Yeah. So just the realism and
yeah.
them realizing there are others. Okay. Love it. Okay. Okay, can I inquire about your personal color palette that you have selected, which I really love, for both hair and fashion and makeup, and why that color?
I'd love to. So I really like pink, and I think honestly it comes from the fact that when I was this is gonna get into it. When I was younger, I definitely wanted to be more of a tomboy, so I kind of didn't wear any pink or indulge in kind of girly things. And now I'm kind of rebelling against that notion by wearing a lot of pink. I'm not really wearing any today, but especially over the summer, I like to dye my hair pink. I wear a lot of pastel pink dresses and stuff.
Yeah.
It's really fun. And I think I kind of once I started dyeing my hair, so pink is the favorite color that I've dyed it, and I've dyed it a bunch of colors. But it's the most me color, I get into it. I'm yeah, that's my color.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Describe one thing you passionately loathe about Portland and one thing you mildly enjoy from Texas or the South, just in general.
That's a good question. In Portland, I have such a, genuine, just distaste for people who come to Portland and then say that they hate people coming to Portland. Because I watched this whole YouTube video. Okay, so I got into this YouTube rabbit hole a while ago of vlogs of people that live in Portland, and a lot of them were yeah, I moved in from California, and the thing that I noticed is us Portlanders hate transplants. And I was what? No. Yeah, so that's something I really don't like.
Okay.
And then I really love sweet tea. It's my weakness. And there's a lot of that in the South, and I've got a lot of family in the South.
Nice.
But
everybody has a relative from the South.
True.
Yeah, even me, a Japanese person. Oh, keep in mind, well, no. I think they're mostly white, but I think that I do have one. Okay, anyway, moving on. This is about you, not about me. Okay, please explain to me the gay agenda. When and how will it be achieved?
Well, let's see. To me, the gay agenda is, ultimate actual equality and, everyone being cool with each other. Which is really what I'm going for in my personal gay agenda and in the general gay agenda. Because I think we had, a definite resurgence. No, we had, it went up for a while, and now we kind of have to go through a resurgence with
Yeah.
the whole political thing that's going on.
There's
But
always
honestly,
backlash.
yeah, there's like, I think it's inevitably going to come into fruition.
Okay. Unrelated to the gay agenda.
Okay.
Thoughts on marriage, and then if you are okay with that idea, who will be playing, if anybody from history or right now, or from the future, like your baby, I don't care, who will be playing the wedding processional at your wedding?
Okay. So, marriage for me has always been like interesting, but not like realistic. Like, I've never really been like, oh, that's gonna be me one day, but I'm not necessarily discounting that it might. Like, I think that it's like, I'm not necessarily against it. I'm cool with it. My parents are married, which is cool. They had a cool wedding, and I really like the idea of weddings. So as much as I'm not sure like where I'll fit in with actually getting married, I'd want Lord to play my wedding processional because I feel like she's incredible and like I relate to her a lot, and also she's just super cool and I want her to be at my wedding. Yeah.
I'll be crying the entire time. Okay. Okay. Which Disney prince would you go on a year-long cruise with, and what would you bond over?
Wait, okay, Disney Prince. Prince. Does Hercules count?
Sure.
Okay, so I'm gonna go Hercules.
Okay, yeah.
Because he had a really interesting life, and I really liked the movie, because the songs were really good, and I loved all the muses when they were like dancing, and the music is just super good. So I feel like we could bond over how good the soundtrack to his movie was, and also I'm Greek. He's
Nice.
from Greek mythology.
Nice.
We can hang out.
Look at that.
We read the Odyssey freshman year, so
Yeah.
and I was
Basically
really into
know.
Percy Jackson, so I've got like a lot of Greek mythology. Like, gotta get my hands into the Greek mythology. That was really weird. Okay, yeah, Hercules.
Yeah.
Final answer.
Okay, so let's talk music.
Ooh,
So key signatures.
ooh.
What key signature is most overused, and which one should go? Like, just leave.
I'm thinking A minor.
Oh yeah.
Controversial opinion. Because I feel like I would say C major, but it's such, you like need it to understand music,
Exactly.
you know?
Exactly.
Like it's like
Such
a
a good chord.
Yeah, it's like a good base.
Yeah.
for
It's
people
like
who-
a chocolate chip cookie.
Exactly. And then it's like, but then A minor is like the slightly, like just use D minor. It's like very similar and sounds so much better. And it's like more complicated, but not that complicated. So I think A minor is overused because it's basically just like C major if you want to be sad. A minor.
Senior quote: C major if you want to be sad. Okay. What kind of junk food snack would you say like represents you? Do you identify with the most?
Absolutely salt and vinegar chips.
Oh.
The like Lay's kind.
Yeah.
They're so good. And I know they're bad for me, but they're really salty. So it's like me. A little salty. You know, it's a little much sometimes, and like it's not necessarily for everyone.
Yeah.
But like some people just get really into it.
Yeah. There you
That's
go.
me. The salt and vinegar Lay's chips. My eyes are watering a lot.
It's the salt and vinegar.
True.
Yeah. Okay. Last question. Death.
Ooh.
What would you have your epitaph say on your gravestone?
Okay. If I wanted to go like very serious, there's this poem called Not So Far as the Forest by Edna St. Vincent Millay, and it's like one of my favorite poems of all time. And it's super pretty, and it has this bit about kind of foresty symbolism, and there's a bit about snow, and I think it's just super pretty, so I definitely want to like be remembered with that. I'm also really into like the classic Do Not Go Gentle Into That Good Night, because I think it's really cool. And if I wanted to go with something like humorous, I'd probably just go with like a very minimalistic, like it's just a tombstone, and then it would just be like, lol. And that's it. That's my tombstone.
Kill him with humor.
Oh yeah.
Yay.
Nice.
Great.